Revelation chapter 14. Then I looked, and there before me was the Lamb standing on Mount Zion, and with him 144,000 who had his name and his father's name written on their foreheads. And I heard a sound like the roar of rushing waters, and like a loud peal of thunder. The sound I heard was like harpists playing their harps. They sang a new song before the throne and before the four living creatures and the elders. No one could learn the song except the 144,000 who had been redeemed from the earth. They are those who did not defile themselves with women, but for they remain virgins. They follow the Lamb wherever he goes, and they are purchased from among mankind and offered as first fruits to God and to the Lamb. No lie was found in their mouths, and they are blameless. Then I saw another angel flying in mid-air. He had the eternal gospel to proclaim to those who live on the earth, to every nation, tribe, language, and people. To every nation, tribe, language, and people. He called out in a loud voice, Fear God and give him glory, for the hour of his judgment has come. Worship him who made the heavens, the earth, the sea, and the springs of water. A second angel followed him and said, Fallen, fallen is Babylon the Great, which made all the nations drink the maddening wine of her adulteries. A third angel followed them and said in a loud voice, If anyone worships the beast and its image and receives its mark on their forehead or on their right hand, they too will drink the wine of God's fury, which has been poured full strength to the cup of God's wrath. They will be tormented in the burning sulfur in the presence of the holy angels and of the Lamb. The smoke of their torment will rise forever and ever. There will be no rest day or night for those who worship the Lamb and who worship the beast and its image, and all receive the mark of its name. This calls for the patient endurance on the part of the people of God, who keeps his commands and remain faithful to Jesus. Then I heard a loud voice from heaven say, Then I heard a voice from heaven say, Write this, Blessed is the day who die in the Lord from now on. Yes, says the Spirit, they will rest from their labors, for their deeds will follow them. Then I looked, and there before me was a white cloud, and seated on the cloud was one like the Son of Man, with the crown of gold on his head and a sharp sickle in his hand. Then another angel came out of the temple and called in a loud voice to him who was sitting on the cloud, Take your sharp sickle and reap, because the time to reap has come, for the harvest of the earth is ripe. Then he who was seated on the cloud took his sickle and the earth was harvested. Then another angel came out of the temple in heaven. He too had the sharp sickle in his hand. Still another angel who had charge of the fire came from the altar and called in a loud voice to him who had the sickle, Take your sickle and gather the grapes from earth's vine, for their ripe. So the angel took the sharp sickle and gathered the grapes, clusters of grapes, and threw them into the great winepress of God's wrath. They were trampled in the winepress outside the city, and blood poured out of the press, and rising as high as the horses' bridles, for the distance of 1600 stadia. Amen.